What's up, guys? How's everyone doing today? Today we're gonna play a little snake. Well, actually, we're gonna make a little snake. So, what we left off last time was there. We can just demo this real quick. Mostly we just needed to have some sort of event for death, because right now death isn't doing anything. Like, this doesn't do anything, and then if I run into myself, it doesn't do anything either. Yeah, like you can kind of, yep, so you can do a bunch of things like that, and it does print that you lose, but we gotta do something else more than just that. So what do I want to do? I think first thing is we're going to go to the game manager. I'm going to add a new component and just call this game manager. New script. And we're going to throw a method in here that will, I don't like that it's just script. That usually means something is wrong. But anyways, we're going to add a method in here that's going to pause the game, hopefully. And we're going to do void pause. That's not at all what I wanted. It should actually be public also. And then this is going to timescale equals 0. And we're going to replicate this in another method called play. And here we'll just set the timescale equal to 1. Then from snake, we should be able to do, oh, hello, Wally. Wally, do you want to say hi to the stream? Say hello. Look at the camera. Oh, you look so sad. Okay. There you go. You can be free now. Sorry. Thought you might want to say hi. No, you're just gonna sit there and clean yourself. Okay, cool. That's no worries, no worries. I don't know what he typed on the keyboard, but I don't really want that. Okay. What I do want is a private game manager variable. You can just call it GM. Nice and easy. And on the start, we're gonna do GM equals find any object by type game manager. That's fine. And then with that game manager on what happens if it's not a bad tile? That is dealt with in the grid, isn't it? My goodness, bro. Wally just fell off the desk. Bro, you good? Goodness gracious. Alright, well. Goodbye. Okay, so now I actually want to do this here because it's valid tile. If it's not a valid tile, okay, yep, okay, so what I want to do is set the game manager in the grid class, not the snake class. My bad, guys. That one's on me. That one's on me. Okay, there we go. Did I change anything down here? Or wait, where was it? Oh, no, I don't think I changed anything anywhere else. Okay. So now in grid, let's do GM in here. Actually, I want to do it after this, just in case. GM dot pause. And that's it. Let's see what that does. Because I think this should stop everything from doing anything. Because it'll stop anything in the update method from happening, right? So I think that should work. But let's go ahead and start. And let's just test it by running into the wall. So it doesn't really work. How does... I don't know how that happens. I don't know why that would work. Of course. I assume it's pausing the game. I'm assuming it's pausing the game right away. And what it's not doing is actually stopping input from being gathered. It also appears to keep trying to... Yeah, it seems like it keeps trying to move, which is weird. I don't know why it would do that. If... Oh, I wonder if we might want to try to do this. Do a try catch. And the catch... Sometimes I really do not like VS Code formatting. It's really annoying sometimes. In the catch, though, do a... Do update direction. Do we want to do an update direction? Or do we want to just change the direction? Yeah, let's just change current direction. Input handler dot direction dot none. Why doesn't that work? Oh, okay. I understand. Actually, I think we just need a vector2 int dot 0. Yeah. This might also help with some issues. Let's not save this yet. I want to try just... I just want to try the log statement first and see... Make sure that is appearing where I think it should be. I'm so confused. Is this ever being called? Is it ever pausing? It prints you lose, right? So like it has to be doing something. Oh, it's getting to get tile? From where? 113? Did we mess something up? So it does you lose, and then false is coming from where? Game manager 20? Wait, what? Oh, I don't know why that's false. It should be pause. Okay, yes. So this is doing what I think it should be doing. That was weird. I don't know why I put that as that. Okay, so now... did we save the stink method? No. So now it's saved. Oh, let's save both of these. Okay, now let's try this. I think this is the issue. I think it was throwing an error, pausing, but then it's still trying to do stuff. No. Okay, so that's not the issue. It does you lose, and then pauses. And then what is this? Grid 75? Oh, yeah, so then it ends up there because it still goes back to here. Maybe try and return after this. That would make sense. I don't know why it's still like updating it though. That's the weird thing. It's like, why is update direction still being called? Or like, why is... I don't know. All right, let's try this. We'll see what happens. I want to look into the, whatever the current direction is. I want to see what that is too. That might be something. Might be part of the reason, part of the issue, part of the problem. Boom, boom, boom. Hits the wall. It's still going to 61. Why? Is it returning from the catch, you think? And not the entire... Oh, why don't we just... We're going to debug this. I don't know why I never do this. This is good practice for me to start getting into. I am in debug mode. Oh, so can I attach this? Attach to Unity. Okay, let's see. See if it works. Okay. hit the wall, and then it's gonna hit the breakpoint. What? Why didn't it hit this? Did this not throw? Oh, is this why? Because this does get tile. No, it doesn't do. No, it does tm.get tile. Not grid.get tile. Okay. Let me try and set a breakpoint there. Okay, so that works. Oh, I get it now. It wasn't showing me any of the movement here. Okay. I didn't understand that it wasn't showing me the movement there. Okay, so you can see at the bottom here. Starts at 1, and it's going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to 14. It gets the tile without issue, which is interesting. Oh, because the get tile is just... If they get... no, this is weird. This is weird. Because the tile is null. Oh. If tile equals snake, that's going to catch. So it goes here. It goes here. It pauses the game. But that apparently does not... Setting the timescale apparently does not pause the game. Because after that... it will go... Okay, so that doesn't return anything. Which is interesting, because I wonder if I want it to return something. Alright, let me stop this. There's a couple different ways. First of all, I could set the try catch in here instead of out there. I don't really have... oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I know what I'm talking about. I remember what I'm talking about now. So instead of doing the try catch in here, just try and do it out here. Do current direction equals 0. Do GM dot, no. Pause. Should game manager be a static thing? Like, do I really want to instantiate a new game manager every time? Is that necessary? Because I feel like it's not. I mean, I'm no expert, but I'm just... Is there any reason I would need to instantiate the game manager every time? I don't think so. I don't know why there would be. That should just work, I would think. Right? I think so. I would have thought that this class had to be static. I don't know that it does, though. We shall see, I guess. We'll see when this whole thing just crashes and burns. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't realize the game was still going. Wow, okay. There was a lot of errors. Okay. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. And let's test it for hitting yourself as the snake. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now we need a panel. Probably don't want it to be quite that big. Just a bit smaller, I think. Let's try 200. Not 400. 200. 200. Let's make it a little more. I don't know why, but I'm feeling a brown for some reason. If it's brown, then we need to go all the way. I feel like that's too intense. That's probably fun. Alright, support TMP. So we'll just do a quick losing screen. Shouldn't be anything too complicated. I don't need to do that. Let's do... Okay, a couple formatting things. Okay, and let's do 2 buttons. One should be try again, the other one should be what am I doing? I'm blanking. Button. One should be try again, one should be exit. Here we go. That's what I want. And how do we want the color to be? Let's do... Yeah, let's set the color to be... this, but then let's make it a little bit lighter. Highlighted, pressed, selected, disabled. Disabled should be a more gray color. Selected should be a darker color. Pressed should probably be the same as selected, and highlighted. I think highlighted even a little bit lighter. Okay. Now let's take the text underneath of this. Is this the color for the text? Yeah, it is. Yeah, we'll make this the color of the text. That seems right. And let's increase the size of this and bold it. And then say, try again. Copy, paste. Nope. Copy, paste. And this one will say exit. And that's it. And I don't think there's not really any other fonts in here, is there? What's the difference? Fallback, font. Okay. There's some way to download a font. I don't remember how to do it though. We could probably just look it up real quick. Like old looking fonts. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I don't even know what that means. There we go. We turn. Hold on. Let me turn dark reader off. I feel like it's not needed. All right. You know what? Never mind. Because the product is on a drive with the space below 1 gigabyte. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, why is my drive just completely full? Interesting. That's why things are running really slow. Huh. I wonder if GregTech is taking up a bunch of space. I did notice my computer's running slow today. That's probably why. It doesn't look like Prism is in. I don't remember where Prism is. Prism launcher's right here. Instances, Greg Technical Horizons, Minecraft, saves. Not gonna tell me how big this is. Oh, it's just 83 megabytes. That's it. It's not that bad. How much is this project taking up? Battlefrogs is 16 kilobytes. So Snake cannot be anything at all. No, it's not even a gig. Oh. Wait, why is Snake so big? Is Battlefrogs actually way bigger? Oh, the whole project's folder is 10 gigs. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So how big is the desktop folder, do we think? I have like a quarter of a gig left. And I have 232 gigabytes on this. There's 54 gigabytes in here. I'll have to go through and clean some stuff up. I don't know what's taking up so much space. Like in particular. Well, here we have Windows fonts that we could use. Maybe. Any of these look attractive? Any of these look like Snake? This is a really, really epic one. Yeah, that's definitely Snake-like. For sure, for sure. Oh, yeah, we can use Papyrus. This one's like pixely. Or this one. Okay, what if I did, can I copy this? Put it in here. Can I not paste? Oh, you think I should make this like this color? I think I can, but I think I have to make it bolder and bigger. If I do that. It's like very, very, very monotone. Interesting. I don't think I can copy fonts out of... Oh, it looks like I can. Oh yeah, there we go. That seems like it worked. Oh, TMP font asset. Okay, maybe I have to get specific fonts. Unity 2D TMP fonts. Window. TextMesh Pro font asset creator. Ooh, I don't know what a source font file is. Is this not a source font file? Okay. I don't even know what that file is. I don't know what kind of file it is at all. It's a .fon file. We can try this again. Oh, that's right. I think Dark Reader is stopping this from doing what it's supposed to do. Oh yeah, there you go. That's crazy. That's a crazy font. I kind of like this one. I really like this one, actually. Alright, so now I have to unzip this. Extract. Let's just try it. It didn't seem to like that. Oh, okay. I don't know what it's doing. Uh, 97 out of 99 characters. Excluded characters 0, missing characters 2. Does it not have those two? Oh, it definitely does. Is there... It came with this info text file. Oh, this is the font I'm using, guys, in case you're wondering. Okay. I thought it would give me some more information on how I was going to do this, but all right, let's see if this works. Why does it keep bringing this up? That's funny. There's no way it's supposed to look like that. Oh, that's funny. There's no way it's supposed to look like... Oh, it is. That's funny. Okay, I like it. I like it, though. I like it. It's good. It definitely caught me off guard. I didn't think it was supposed to... I didn't think the O's were supposed to look like they're sideways. That's funny. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. So now the game manager needs to... Is it the game manager that needs to do this? I think so. But there should be a component on here called like UI manager. And then I think the UI manager can do the correct thing. I still can't believe that like there's no more space on my disk. I have a hard drive somewhere. I just gotta find it and then move stuff over. Hopefully it's not like gonna be an issue. Hopefully not. Okay. So now what I want to do here is do find any object of type I think it's like this, of type UI manager, and then do dot pause. We'll see if this works. I don't actually know if it's going to. Public void pause. Not what I wanted at all. And we're gonna have a public game object lose panel, and lose panel dot set active, except for this could be true. Okay, so now hold on. I want to save this. That's the lose panel. Let's set the lose panel to inactive to start. Okay, you lose. I like the colors. I think the colors are good. Okay, now what we need to do is put some other methods on here on the UI manager that are going to be public void stop. Okay, again, not at all what I wanted. And it should be, I never remember what the command is to exit the game in Unity. Unity method exit game. Application quit. Perfect. And then public void restart. I'm actually going to yeah, I'm gonna throw both of these into the game manager because I just feel like they're better there. And we could do scene manager dot load scene get the currently active scene, return to scene. There should be like a get scene number or something. Oh wait, isn't it just, it's just a number, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. We only have one scene. It's Snake. It's Snake. We don't need more than one scene. This should be fine. And then we just have to set the buttons. Let's change these names. It's reload, right? Or restart button. And then exit button. Alright, then unclick. Just the game manager in here. Game manager. Restart. Same thing here. But it's going to be exit. Stop. There we go. Alright, let's play this real quick, see how it works out. I expect it to be aight. Oh, I died. The interesting thing is it doesn't move. So the weird thing is I pushed left and then down. But it did move left or down, right? Let's try again. Let's make sure it works. Okay, cool, it does work. There we go. I never played it afterwards. I guess. I guess we would just want to hit play, wouldn't we? Either way. Well, it's very strange though because it goes left. I went left and then down, I thought, which shouldn't really put me in that kind of position, but oh, you know why? No, see that worked fine. I don't know why that was weird. Okay, obviously that works. Okay, cool. That all works. So the movement is actually fine. And then how do you know if you eat an apple? Okay. Then I also want to let's do just like, what is it, speed something? Move speed. +1 every time you eat an apple. That might be excessive, but that's fine. Oh well. Oh. first of all, it's minus. And it should probably be like... If we do like times 0.9, think that'll be good? I don't know. That's already significantly faster. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this feels much more snake-like. Now we're talking. All right, cooked. Yeah, that's way too much. That's crazy that just going from 0.9 to 1 is that much. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it... We'll see how bad it is. Okay. So now, I think the next thing I want to do is make it change colors, so that way whatever color maybe the background is, ooh, okay, so there's a couple different ways we could do this. We could change the changing the color of the snake would be hard, I feel like. I feel as though changing the color of the snake would be... It wouldn't be that difficult, would it? Because couldn't you just go through the whole, like you could just go through all the snakes. You could just go through every single thing on the list and change the color. So you could change the color of the snake, and that way whatever color the snake is, if it eats one of that color, it expands. If it eats one of a different color, then if you eat the same color, you grow. If you eat a different color, you shrink. I'm also thinking that we could put variants in the and the color and the variance in the color and the shoot, what is it? The time between changing colors, and that'll make the game a lot more unpredictable, which will be good. Yeah, so let's do that. And what is the best way to do that, do we think? What would be the best way to do that? We can't repaint the tiles. I think we discovered that already. I think we discovered that repainting the tiles is not gonna work. So in that case, do I need a new tile for every... tile for every color? Probably. So let's open up Krita. And we'll make like 6 is a good number. Probably just open this up, actually. It's probably the best way to do it. Okay. So, the thing is... these can be way smaller. And I'm also going to take these, and then I'm going to delete them because don't really need them. Or should we not do that? Let's not do that because it's just gonna mess with everything else, I feel like. Okay, so we have this. Let's take this. We're gonna do a copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Paste. I said what, 6? Okay. Then I'm gonna alpha lock all of these. Nope, not alpha lock. There's alpha lock. So this one, yeah, let's do a nice blue for this one. There we go. That's probably even a little too... there. That's less like... it's less saturated, I feel like. There we go. Okay. Sorry. now we get a blue. Let's do like a purplish. Do an orange. Look at this burnt orange. Oh, that's kind of gross. There, that's better. And we could do like a yellow. Ooh, that's really bright. Yeah, yellow's like very... very green it's turning out. Alright, maybe not a yellow? Yeah, let's look a light green. And we could do like a pink or something. There we go. Those all seem good. Let's go ahead and save this. And let's open up the sprite editor. Let's copy and paste this. All right, I guess we can't do that. Okay, and these are all what, 90 by 90? Yeah. So same thing here. 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, and last but not least, 90, 90. There we go. Apply. So now what I want to do is I want to make a object that is just these tiles. It doesn't really need to be an object, but just needs to reference all of these, right? Like it's got to reference these guys. Which means I need a list of sprites. That's what these would be, right? Yeah, sure, a list of sprites. I could make it as a... should it just be a list? No, it would have to be a map, actually. No. I don't ever need to reference one specific one, do I? I do need to reference specific ones. Oh, but these all go to specific tiles. Also, these aren't just going to be sprites. So let's just go here. Let's just do paste, 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 paste. Where's sprites? Here. Okay, so now oh no. No. Yeah, delete that. Okay, so each tile should have its own color. And there should be no other colors besides that. Okay. So there we go. One is that. Can I lock this down? There we go. One is that. Two is that. Three is this one. Four is this one. Five is this one. Six is this one. Now, if I have a list of tiles that I'm just like cycling through, I'm saying, hey, spawn so tile manager should have tile manager spawns the apples, right? So the tile manager should theoretically be in charge of it should be in charge of spawning and changing tiles, shouldn't it? Or no? Is that a silly thing to say? Let's see. It really just calls on the grid. Like it's not doing a whole lot by itself, minus managing when the apples spawn. It's doing that, but that's pretty limited scope of actions. What do we need to do to determine? So there's two parts of this, right? The first part is determining which color apple or what color fruit you're spawning, right? So this would need... Oh, this doesn't even set it. So this sets apple, right? So then only the grid needs access to... Only the grid needs access to the tile colors. Then whenever you spawn the apple, set apple, instead of setting the tile as the apple, you just set the tile as a random tile out of the tile list. Then instead of saying slight issue. Slight issue. If the tiles that we're eating are the same as the tiles that we are, then there should be some sort of is there no way to just repaint the tile? Like seriously, we have to set the tile every time? I know there is a repaint tile or something like that, but when I tried to use it last time, it didn't work. Let me try and pull it up again. I'll try it one more time, see if we can come up with anything. So I want the tile map. That's what I want. You should be able to set color of a tile. Right? So instead of set tile, you should be able to do set color. Hold on. TM dot set color at position and do color dot red. This is just it's gonna completely fall apart for no reason. For absolutely no reason. It's not gonna work. What'd I say, bro? What'd I say? Everything else works fine. Wait, what? Does it change the tile? Wait, what? Oh, it sets the tile to an apple. It just doesn't change the color. Okay, those are completely separate. Yo, Suki, what's up? There is a death counter because I died 45 times in Greg Tech, not this. I always forget to change them. There we go. Wait, almost. There we go. How's it going, Suki? How you doing? I thought you were Jesus too. Yeah, bro. I've died 45 times just during this stream alone. It's pretty wild. I'm doing good. We're making Snake right now. Just cause for fun. I was playing Greg Tech on Sunday. It was pretty wild. Pretty insane. But it's been fun. What have you been up to, man? It's been a while since I've heard from you. The sequel that nobody asked for is hilarious. That's a good one. Let's try tm dot refresh. Let's do refresh tile at position. GUI framework made it cross-platform. That's sick, bro. Sounds like it's coming along good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, well, that's Windows Linux is still pretty. I mean, that covers a lot of bases. Yeah. Send the repo, for sure. For sure, bro. Let me see this. Bro's out here on the grind. Okay. Dang, bro, you're in the weeds with this. This is sick. Good stuff, man. I like it. Some code 3 months ago, some code yesterday. I didn't even notice. Is that really what it is? That's so funny. I'm gonna go look at your push history. Commits, there it is. Where your commits at? I'm gonna look at your commit history. There's a period of massive dip in commits. That's so real though. I feel like everyone goes through that. It's not gonna be able to pull your commits. I don't know why. It's just lagging. Also, I don't know why this is not working. We add a snake tile to. Can we just, instead of checking the tile type, can we just set the tile to be? Can we just denote that it's a snake? No, tile. I want the tile. Where's the tile at? Or square. It's square, that's what it is. Public bool is snake. Equals false. Then I was just saying hi because I have to wake up at 6. Bro, you gotta wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. That is unfortunate. Alright, man. Well, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Best luck to you and your endeavors. Waking up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Hopefully that doesn't. Hopefully that goes well for you. Well, have a good night, man. Thanks for dropping on. Nice, nice. That's a rough sleep schedule, I will say. But if it works, it works, you know. Actually, I guess that's what, 7 hours? That's not too bad. That's not bad at all. Then do I'm processing so hard right now. My brain is in like overdrive. Oh. Before we do that, do snake tiles 0 dot is snake equals false. There we go. Now, instead of checking to see if it's a snake every time, all we need to do is do if tile dot what is it? Like it's... What is it? It's something weird, like... Get instantiated. How did I do this before? Oh, you can't do it to the tile itself. There should never be an error here, should there? Like in all reality, there should not ever be an error when you're getting a tile. So I'm gonna mess with some stuff. Hopefully not too much breaks. But then instead of getting the tile here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do get tile XY, and this is gonna be square S is gonna equal this if S dot S dot what? If S is snake, then do this. Throw an exception. So if any of that fails, I'm gonna try to validate tile. It'll be caught right here, so that's fine. Now I should be able to test this and it should work. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that and then uncomment this. Okay. I have good faith in this. I got good faith that this is gonna work. Maybe if it brings Unity back up. There we go. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it. It is definitely speeding up, that's for sure. Interesting. So it doesn't see itself as a snake. I wonder why. So you can't go backwards, which makes sense, but you can hit yourself. Why? That should be getting caught here. Here. Every time you add a square, they're all having is snake set to true, so that's good. That's what we want. But now, why wouldn't they be seen as a snake? Alright, I guess let's see if it ever gets caught here. I mean, it's obviously not getting... It's obviously never throwing this exception. Because it would tell you to lose, but I don't know why it's not returning this exception. I don't understand why it's not catching that. I don't know. It's very strange. If you do it just at the right, if you get the timing just right, you can actually go backwards. Yeah. Very weird. So anyways, this is not how Snake is supposed to go. It's not how it's supposed to go. But I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not catching it. It has to be something with that, right? It's like, I feel like it has to be something to do with removing it. Because that's the only, because there's no way it's not being set to be a snake. That would be weird. It has to be something where it's set. No. What? It's just never registering it at all. Never ever even registers the fact that it is set to be a snake. Public boolean is snake equals false. And we set snake tiles dot count minus 1 is snake equals true. And we do that because snake tiles dot count minus 1 is snake tiles dot count minus 1 is the newest one. When you add anything to it, like the X and the Y are obviously set correctly, right? Okay, let's check the grid. I want to check this specific grid. What? Oh, okay, that's so weird that they're at the end of the list, but okay. So that's not an apple and not a snake. That is an apple, but it's not a snake. Which actually does make sense. That's not a snake. That's not a snake either. That's what gets me. I don't know how that isn't a snake. Okay. First of all, wait, why is the first one not a snake? I'm so confused. So confused. Alright, so it's gonna stop at the breakpoint. It's gonna get caught at the breakpoint right here. Yep. And we've got grid. We have this. We have snake tiles. 0. X and Y is 0, which makes sense. But then that gets set to true. Good. That makes sense, right? That makes a lot of sense. So it is at some point a snake. When does it become not a snake? Let's go into get apple. And what's S? Is snake is true. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Now, okay. Now is when we set the current tile equal to a snake tile. Is that where bad things are happening? One would think so. That would make sense. I don't know why I stopped it there, but if we then did, nope, wrong one. If we then did or this might also work, I don't know. No, okay, I wouldn't want it to work that way anyways. Okay, so if we just did then get tile dot, no, get tile x, y dot is snake equals true. I think that's all we would need. I think that's literally the only thing we need to do. And then this would work. I didn't think about that. I haven't thought about that at all. The fact that we're actually replacing the tiles each and every time. Oh, whoops. Alright, well, that's not what we wanted to do. But because we're replacing the tiles each and every time we put a new tile down, it's fresh. Okay. Perfect. So that does in fact do the right thing. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Now what? Now I guess let's have a public list of auto tiles. It's going to be called fruits. New list of auto tile. Okay. All right. So now set apple should do not apple, but then let's do auto tile. Whoa, cat jumped up. That was scary. Let's do auto tile dot auto tile equals fruits. Let's get the index. Let's do random dot I want an int. How do I get an int? Oh, I'm gonna have to cast this to an int. I should just do int. Inclusive. Okay, so do 0 up to... Wait, what? No, I want max exclusive. What? I'm so confused. There is one that does inclusive, exclusive. Okay, this is deprecated. And what is this deprecated to? Okay. Range. Is it int? Inclusive, exclusive. Exactly what I want. 0 and fruits dot count. Perfect. And instead of apple, it's going to be fruits tile index. Alright, let's see what this gives us. Waffle, do you want to say hi to the stream? Your brother already said hi to the stream. I'm so sorry. You want to say hello? Say hi. Say hello. I'm sorry. You could go back to laying down now. I didn't mean to disturb you. Okay. And I forgot to add any of the tiles. It's not very helpful. Lock this, and let me try this. Alright, let's see. Let's see if this works now. It should. It should. What do you mean object of type grid has been destroyed? What? grid's right here, bro. Very interesting. A little scary. It's kind of concerning. Just a small amount of concerning. Okay. It's fine. It's I don't even worry about it. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh, not the input handler. It should be the tile manager. What's this, like 4? I feel like 2 seconds is too soon. Also could do in here, we could do public float spawn rate variance. Getting ahead of myself here, but I could do random. Wait, no. Random range between Apple spawn rate minus spawn rate variance. That needs to be a lowercase s. I'm not a heathen. I am no heathen using lowercase letters. Are you kidding me? Okay. Apple spawn rate plus spawn rate variance. Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. And there needs to be another add in parentheses there. Now, this snake should also change. So we should also do hold on a second. No. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is fine. Because we could debug .log. Spawn apple. It'd be fine. But what I do want to kind of do is the same exact thing. But instead of spawn apple, it is change snake color. And then we can do start routine, change snake color. And that's funny that it after 200 seconds it would stop displaying. Like, it would stop printing apples, or not printing. It would stop spawning apples. But we don't need to do any of that here. I think we would just want to do change snake color. And I know that doesn't exist right now, but I don't really think we need this either. So we're just gonna get rid of that. There we go. Now that's done. Let's go into the grid and do public void this. Okay. And now what we want to do is interestingly enough, you kind of would want to call that from the snake, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? I'm just saying. I feel like that's the way to do it. Public void. Oh, make sure the music's not like. Okay, no, the music's not copyright or anything. We're chilling. We're good. Public void. Change snake color. Then let's do for int I equals 0, I is less than snake tiles dot count, I plus plus, yada yada yada. We just want to change the color of that snake, so let's do grid. Did we set it to an apple? No. We could do change snake color, but then do what is hold on. Snake tiles I dot x, snake tiles I dot y. Okay, save this, go here, take it into x and into y. And then we're just going to do this. And this, except for instead of is apple, it's going to be is snake. I mean, theoretically, it'd be great if this worked, but something is gonna go wrong. We'll see what it is. We'll see what it is. I don't even have the snake set, so that's definitely gonna go wrong. Definitely gonna be some errors right away because the game manager needs to know the snake. I don't think it's working. That's why. So it's still setting them the snake when it wants to. So when we do change snake color, set the snake tile equal to that. Snake equals fruits tile index. Okay, so that was what we got wrong. That makes sense. This makes sense now. Hopefully this covers for all aspects. Oh, okay. Hold on. So when we do that, it's changing them all to a different color. Like it's not setting the color once. So let's say we need to do grid dot change snake color. Change snake tile. This is change snake tile. Okay, so change snake color just needs to get a new color. And then set the snake color to that. Then all this needs to do is set this to the snake tile. This might work. This could work. This could work. There is a small possibility this may work. Oh, I didn't take this out. Okay. Small possibility this works. Actually, I mean, I feel like it's pretty big. I feel like it's not all that small. Well, I can't move, so that's encouraging. So it's not spawning an apple every time it calls spawn apple. Very interesting. Why is it not letting me move, do we think? Every snake I'm changing, I'm marking it as true. Why wouldn't it be letting me move? What would it be running into? It wouldn't be erroring out here. It wouldn't do that. It must think that I'm eating an apple. But why would it? Let me put this here. Attach to Unity. I mean, that'd be the only way it wouldn't let me move, right? There could be something else messed up. There could be. It's very possible. Unfortunately, we have gone from, oh, I can tell what's wrong here, to I have absolutely no idea what's wrong here. What? Why did that work? Didn't like that one. Okay. Okay. I think that's fine. The movement's like a little laggy though. I gotta fix that. I need to fix the movement. That's laggy. I think the problem is because we're not processing the movement when we click it. Or like we're not, I don't know how to explain it. What if this might not work at all, but what if when so we move on a regular basis, right? The snake is always moving at a constant speed. It's like do 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 do, you know? So you can't really have too much variance there. But what if every time you entered an input, it automatically moved right then? So sometimes it was a little faster, you know? I'm curious, very curious to see if that would work. It would just call move because it's based off this. It's based off the current direction anyways. And we're already setting that when we update the direction. So I feel like that could help with the laggy movement. That could be a good patch. I don't know if it's the best way to do it, but I feel like it's an easy way of handling it. No, see, now it's jumping. That's so funny. It looks goofy. Alright, hold on. What if also after you move, what if it's the timer to 0? That might help to, like, it might even create longer movement periods actually. I don't know. No, it shouldn't create longer movement periods. You probably will still jump a little bit. It feels jumpy now. That's the hard thing though, is you're inputting movement. Because it's constantly moving, but you can also change it by inputting movement, right? So what happens if it just moves and then you input something? Does it wait? Because if it waits, then it feels like it's laggy. And if it doesn't wait, then it feels like it's jumpy, right? Like, I don't know that there's a better way to do it, unless you're able to just, like, if you just, don't do anything at all and make it have that laggy feel, but you also go here and, oh gosh, I messed it up again. Goodness gracious. But to get rid of that laggy feel, oh, I pushed play, dang it. Okay, but to get rid of the laggy feel, you bring the move speed down, right? So if you move faster, then there's less time between. That's the problem. If you queued inputs though, it would feel so behind. Okay, I wonder how like Google snake feels. So much better. At least sounds off though. I wonder why. How does this work? I'm so like transfixed by this right now. Like, why does that not feel laggy or jumpy at all? The transitions are really smooth. It like lengthens the animation to fit your movement. Should we like cue movements? I just don't. I don't get it because like mine does not feel that way at all. It's so weird why it doesn't. All right, what time is it? It's 9:30. Hold on. Let me try this. Yeah, if you just get it too quick. Alright, there's a possibility we could cue it. I don't know if that'll work. I really don't. But it's a possibility. Could cue the movement. Instead of changing the direction, just add. Or like, you know, add it to whatever. If it's the only one in there, then keep doing it. Like if it's not the last one. But alright guys, I'm gonna head out. It's getting late. Thanks for hopping on here with me. Appreciate y'all. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. And I will be back on Wednesday, same time. 7 to 9:30, 7 to 10, probably 7 to 9:30 to be honest. Let's be real here. 7 to 9:30 Central Time. So, peace out. Have a good night, guys.